tears begin to flow, or I stub my pinky toe, I will somehow never be alone. If I'm bitten by a dog or kissed by a charming frog, this will some way make it all okay. And I've got something strange about me.
Hello everyone! So today I have come back here, and it feels so weird to say all this stuff because I haven't filmed in about a week and a half because I stock filmed for spring break because I knew how crazy it was going to be with the end of the semester coming up. So this feels really weird for me. First of all, my 1K giveaway is still open. It's going to be open until next Tuesday, so the Tuesday coming up after this video. And also, thank you for 2K. I'm just now closing my 1K giveaway and I hit 2K. Like, you guys are so amazing. Seriously, I wrote a couple things on Twitter about it, but if you don't follow me on Twitter, you wouldn't see. But thank you guys so much. I seriously appreciate this, and it's all happening really fast. You know, I was looking back at my numbers. I had 100 subscribers in December, so thank you guys so much. And if there's anything you guys need from me, you know, like editing help or, you know, things to help your channel get lifted off, I want to help you. So please, please message me if you have any questions. Today, I'm going to be doing a planning video. So I wrote on Twitter that I was really getting into my planner and all that stuff this past week. Wrote me and were like, oh my gosh, I want a DIY organization video. So this is going to be part of my spring. So this is the start of my spring video section. This is going to be spring cleaning. So basically, let's just dive right into it. If you don't know, I go to a hybrid school. So what that means is I'm in school 2 days a week and the other days I do my schoolwork at home. So it's kind of like college in the sense of you only are in class like 2 days a week, sometimes 3. Sometimes you're in every day, but usually in college you only get a set amount of days, and then the other days you learn outside of the class. So it can get kind of hectic with videos, with everyday life, and with my schoolwork, so sometimes it's hard for me to try and get everything going, so I have started planning. First of all, let's just get started. Right here I have the 2014 Action Day Planner, so I'm going to leave a link to everything that I talk about down below if I can find it, because some of this stuff is old, but this is the 2014 Action Day Planner. So it looks like this. It's not my most ideal planner, but I'm making it work, and I'll show you guys how I made it work. Let's get started on the outside. Right here there's a pen loop, and for me, I have terrible penmanship. I don't know why I do. I really should work on it, but I just kind of don't. So I use this CM Creative Memories fine tip pen when I write in here, and it is extremely fine tip, like really crazy fine tip, because I find that the thicker the tip I use, the more sloppy my handwriting gets. I think that's kind of a given, but I really like having nice a penmanship as I can have in here, because it is small spaces, so I do want to read it as best I can. So this is just in black. My mom has a bunch of colors of these from her scrapbooking, so sometimes I'll switch them out and just use different colors, but I think these are great to write in here for, because that way you can fit a lot of stuff. The actual planner itself, if you can see this, obviously you can see it, I'm holding it right up to you. Right away, I have already neon trend. So here is what it looks like on the inside. These are some inspirational quotes that I really love and I think are great for me to remember. This was out of a positivity thing. My mom got these ones. And then these are sticky notes that I wrote on, quotes that I like. So, future belongs to those who believe in their beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. Be somebody who makes everybody feel like a somebody from Kid President. He's too cute. One small positive thought can change your whole day. And my personal favorite, be the Leslie Knope of whatever you do. What would normally be here is like some dates, some overall day things for this, like of the month, but I wanted to cover it in here because I already have enough space planning as it is. For starters, where you can, I don't know where you can buy this. I'm gonna ask my mom if she has a link this on, but these actually are my new favorite obsession. Okay, so I was tweeting about these too. You guys need to follow me on Twitter. The link's down below. Are post-it notes, but they're not just any post-it notes. They're post-it notes that are sticky all over them, except like, probably I'd say like a ½ inch of it that's not sticky and the rest of it's sticky, which is so nice because I hate the part of post-it notes. Like, I love the idea of post-it notes, but I hate the fact that they're not sticky all over. I know that sounds so stupid. And I really like the yellow ones because I like neon colors, but so that's just the beginning of it. Some just motivational quotes. There's not really anything. And we flip the page. I customized the front page because right underneath here it says something about Action Day Planner. I don't really know. And on this side I have my sticky notes, so I taped them down to here. Quote that I really love. It says, "Whether you think you can or cannot, you are right," by Mr. Henry Ford. So this just says Grace Stella's planner. It's really cute. My mom got this a while back from her scrapbooking stuff. She didn't even know she had it. I went through a lot of my mom's scrapbooking stuff, but then at the beginning of the Action Day Planner, there are a lot of papers on goals and things like that. This is a really goal-oriented planner. How you can use this. There's like the bucket stones method. But I don't really use that. I kind of just do what I want. Then you have your overview of the month. Again, I don't really use this. I only use this when I look at like the whole month as a whole. I don't really use this to write stuff down. So after that, we get to this. This is before I owned this planner, so it's blank here. But this is what the overall page looks like before I decorate it. I'm going to show you what my decorated looks like. So the idea of this planner is that okay, I'm going to turn so you guys can see and I can read to execute, and you have your days here and projects delegated this week and goals projects that I'm going to finish. The one thing that I do love about this is the times, is the fact that there are time slots on this, because if you use a typical school planner for you doing your schoolwork, it's not going to tell you the times that you have. It's pretty much just your day, you write it down. So because on the days when I'm not at school, I designate what is going to go where and what time things are going to happen. So I have to make sure that I know what time I'm going to be doing things. This is what it looks like when there's nothing on it. And then this is what it looks like when I get done with it. I have a lot to explain of why I do things the way I do. Some things I really can't explain why I do. But okay, so an overview again of what the whole page looks like. If you want to pause it and look at it, go ahead and do. I used the hourly part as my hourly part. And then on the side right here, I have my yellow post-it note right there, and this holds my short-term goals. Okay, so by short-term goals, I mean things I want to accomplish this week. So that means record my organization video, shopping for my DIY, I haven't done that, I need to do that, find a day to hang out with one of my friends, study for my Bible study that I'm hosting in 2 weeks, and read one of my friend's books, because she's amazing, and I'm actually going to talk about her book on here in the next couple weeks, and finally do my 180-day lessons for my English class, because it's due in 2 weeks and I'm not done with it yet. So those accomplished this week, and if I don't get them done this week, I'm going to roll them over to next week, because all of these I have at least a 2-week time period for. So if I don't accomplish them this week, it's not the end of the world. I would prefer to get them done, but it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world if I don't. Below that, we have my hydration goals. So I actually don't know what the average hydration for people is supposed to be. I know it really ranges between male and female and your weight and your height and your age and stuff like that, but I want to drink about 5 to 6 cups of water a day, which is really easy for me because I drink a lot of water and I really don't know why. But I do drink a lot of soda too, which I know is so bad for me, and I'm doing actually okay. Today I got, I think, 5, yeah. I count water bottle as like 1.5. Then we have this week's quote. So I like to add a little motivational quote because I think part of planning is keeping yourself goal-oriented and keeping yourself excited about this, because if you're not excited about planning, you're pretty much gonna hate it. So you have to find a way that makes you like planning. So I love doing this. So this week's quote is, "It is wonderful what you can do when you have to," by C.S. Lewis. And the reason I wrote one by C.S. Lewis because I'm reading Mere Christianity with my English group. I love it. So I wanted to write one of his. We're gonna go down below. So down below right here, we have this half of my planner. So this is daily goals. So this is basically where I plan what I'm going to do that day. It does not have my goals in it. So my goal for today was to organize my planner. We did it. So then tomorrow is going to be call one of my teachers. So basically that is just one thing that I need to accomplish that day. So it's different than my weekly goals because this needs to be accomplished today. It doesn't really, there's not really extra time for it. If I did have extra time for it, I would slap it on my short-term goals, so then I would have the week to do it, or 2 weeks to do it. But this I have to get done this week, so I have to assign a day for it, because if I don't assign a day for it, I will just push it off. Do you know what I mean? So this on this other side, I have this weird crown looking thing. My mom didn't even know she had these from her scrapbooking. But this is my ultimate goals. So what I mean by ultimate goals are the scheme of thing kind of goals. Accomplish in the next couple months, or in the next couple weeks, or this week. Whenever I can get to them is when I want to do them. So I want to keep them down here as a reminder to do them, but they're not short-term goals and they're not daily goals. Do you know what I mean? I have different kinds of goals. So ultimate goals are to finish my Florida Virtual School World History class, which I'm probably going to finish in the next month, a month and a half. Study for the ACT because I'm taking it at the end of this year. study for my math final because that's in 2 weeks, so I could have put that on my short-term goals, but I really don't want to do it, so I didn't. Exercise 2 to 3 times. Again, I was on that wagon, then I kind of fell off. And then research colleges because I'm trying my best to nail down a couple colleges. I know I'm only a sophomore going into being a junior, but I like to be prepared. I like to be prepared, so I want to know some extra research about college. That is what I mean by those. So I have my 3 types of goals, and I would say this really works for me because I like knowing what I have to do specifically that day, what I have to do this next couple week and a half, 2 weeks, and what I have to accomplish overall. So now how I split up this. How I split up my actual days is really a personal matter of how much you have going on in your life. If you have nothing going on in your life, you probably won't utilize this part very much. You're homeschooled or you go to a hybrid school, or if you're in college, this will help you a lot because this can designate exactly what you want to do when. So tomorrow I'm going to wake up from 9:30ish probably. I'm going to wake up, do some Florida virtual school, call my teacher like I said, that's on my goal list. Then I have to study for math, which is on my ultimate goal list, but I still want to do it because I want to get around to it because I really hate math and I'm just going to do it and get it out of the way. Then at noon I have lunch designated, so I'm just going to eat lunch. I don't know, I don't really like nail that down. I only nail it down on days when I'm going out to like Starbucks with a friend or something like that. Then at 1 p.m. I don't actually have anything scheduled, so I might do some extra schoolwork, might edit this video. I don't really have anything designated. Then this little crown right here designates my time for Jesus related things. So does the fish. Anything like Jesus related has a sticker. So that is when I'm either going to read my Bible, study for my Bible study because like I said, I'm doing a Bible study. And then at 3 p.m. I have the dentist, which I'm really not excited about because we're talking about getting my wisdom teeth out, you guys. That's pretty much that day. So it helps me keep really in line with knowing what I can do when, and also when somebody says, hey, can you hang out? I don't know, can I? Well, I sound like one of those annoying teachers. Here on my tabs, I need to get some better tabs, but these are just the post-it notes that I was talking about that are full adhesives, except for this like half inch. This one says current week on it, so that way I can flip really easily to what week we are on as we speak, so if I have to talk to somebody about what I'm doing, that way I can. And we get to the back. There is a section for names and email addresses, but since I have most of them in my Gmail contacts, I don't need them here. I may transfer some of them over, but probably not. I have my videos. So this back here, all of these papers are a notebook. So the ending part right here, all this stuff is a notebook. So this right here, I have a tab on and it says videos, and this is my video idea section. There's nothing in here right now because I'm blanking on video. I will hold all my video ideas. They have like a system on here, like topic, date, notes. Again, I don't really follow this. Sometimes I do when I'm taking notes in like psychology or something like that, but I don't, generally speaking, keep them as a tab for my mission trip. To help me keep track of fundraising and to also help me keep track of any ideas I might have for the mission trip. Overall, I do really like the setup of this planner. There are 2 complaints I do have. One of them being I wish there was a folder in here for me to put things in. I also wish that it was a binder, kind of like a Filofax, because there's some things that I want to put in here that are extras and I can't, which would help with the pocket, but also because there are some printouts on Etsy and on Pinterest that are great for organization, but I can't use them or utilize them completely. I mean, I could if I wanted to just add them separate. I'll keep up with one, but I won't keep up with 3 planners. So I like to keep it down to a minimum if possible. So those were just some little tips and tricks that I use with my planner. You can use whatever kind of things work for you. You can adapt this, use some of them, use none of them, use all of them, go buy this planner and fill it just like I did. It's really, again, planning is really a matter of personal preference. If you try and get your best as you can organized right now, I know we're coming to the end of the school year, so it doesn't matter, but it does matter because we're in the last semester and this is where it really counts. So try with your spring cleaning. I might do a spring cleaning for like rooms. Would you guys like that? I don't know. Everyone's really requested a spring makeup tutorial and a spring outfits of the week video, so I'm gonna do both of those hopefully in the next coming week. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped. If it did, give it a thumbs up. If it didn't, you can click out of the video or hit my subscribe button. Yeah, if it didn't help, hit my subscribe. No, I'm kidding. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you back here on Tuesday, hopefully with an Outfits of the Week video.